Hello everybody, it is me, Rex the dog. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my laundry vlogs. These are one of my bread and butter classic Rex videos that I do is when it's time to put out the laundry to dry, which we're doing today on a beautiful sunny day here in España, in Spain. I put on the camera, I talk to you guys, I tell you what's going on in my life, what's going through my mind at the moment. And dude, I'm feeling a lot of gratitude right now. That is the feeling that's going through my head right now. We recently hit I made a short little video about this, but a lot of our supporters helped fund me getting Nintendo Switch 2, which is really, really exciting. So get to have a lot of fun playing Mario Kart with you guys and all this sort of thing. So that dropped. So I'm really, really grateful for that. I'm also really grateful for a lot of the people around me. And I think something that I've gotten a lot better at recently, and it is drastically improved my life, is honesty. And even situations are messed up, just saying like, oh dude, sorry, like, that's on me, like that is a consequence of like what I did there. It really just like, generally most of the time people understand, especially when it's kind of like an honest mistake or something like that. There goes the sirens! Dude, I don't live in a dangerous area, but I live in the center, so there's always things sort of passing through, But people are usually pretty understanding of it being like an honest mistake, and it's just like a weight lifted off your shoulders as well. So I'm really grateful for people's ability to forgive and forget. I'm trying to work on that myself. To have that same sort of like compassion and understanding, and forgive people for their mistakes or whatever situation they might be in. So I'm grateful to people around me for that. I'm grateful for the support of people around this channel, and I'm also grateful to myself as well. I'm trying to be kind to myself. Well, this is me being double kind to myself. I'm grateful that I am being a bit more forgiving and kind to myself, and then I'm being kind to myself by being grateful for that. So it's rolling around there. It's rolling around. But what else is going on in my little world? As always, you know me, you might know me if you stick around this YouTube channel. I love routines, I love systems, I love stuff like that. And everything's going great at the moment. We're keeping things organized, we've tweaked the diet a little bit so we can stay a little bit more healthy and, I know it's vain, but look a little bit better when we're getting into the summer season. And dude, the summer season I'm very, very excited about because it's gonna be time to swim again, and your boy loves swimming. Being a guy from the cold north of England, and now being somebody who lives in Spain, when summer comes around and the idea to on a near daily basis have the opportunity to jump in a pool and swim and float around in the sun is like a freaking dream to me. It's like something that it's like a mini vacation. I feel so blessed in my life, because I talk about these things of just like, I get my, some people hop in their fursuit, once a year when they go to a furry convention. I'm hopping in fursuit every single day so we can do these little streams, so we can do these videos. I'm having my mini furry convention just here, an excuse to hop in the fursuit and have a conversation with you guys. So I get my mini furry convention every day. You might scoff at it, you might think it's lame, but I've entertained myself, And then when it comes to summertime here, we've got the sun blazing out there. We've got wonderful local pools and stuff like that outdoors, and it's like I'm having a little, I go through my working day, and then I have my mini vacation in the evening. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So I feel really in tune with myself, with gratitude for what I'm giving myself, gratitude for the lovely people around me, close and afar, gratitude for the nature, the life, I'm feeling really, really good, and just really sort of trying to maximize and make the most of my situation. I've been meditating a little bit more recently. I've been trying to slow down and not just constantly be listening to a new album or reading a book or running around with friends or something like that. I'm trying to take some time to like decompress every day and meditate. And something like that, as somebody who's very hyperactive, it's very, very challenging me to engage with that habit of meditation and slowing down and breaking and having a break and whatever. But I am really feeling the benefits. So, and it's always the stuff that you find the hardest to do. At least in my case, I can only speak for myself. But it's always the things that I find the hardest to do that are the greatest benefit for me. You know, so actually taking the time to sit down and write and reflect on my thoughts, it's not a natural thing for me to do. To sit down and try and take myself through any sort of meditative practice is not something natural for me to do. But when I do like overcome that friction and get the ball rolling and start with it, the benefits I get from it are huge. The benefits I get from it are huge. So I'm really enjoying kind of engaging with that at the moment, and maybe I'll do a couple of little videos talking about that. As for like exciting events that are coming up in the Rex life, of course we've got summer landing here very soon in Spain, so we can have lots of fun in the swimming pool, which I'm very excited about. I'm going to a music festival in Barcelona called Primavera Sound. This might be uploaded while I'm at Primavera Sound, and to account for my absence from the regular streams. Very excited about that. I think it's going to be a complete vibe, just being a different city again. I know I go to Barcelona quite often, don't I? But I'll be in a different city. Lots of music, lots of company. I love the shared experience of being in a good crowd. When it's a good crowd, dude, it's like church. I love that. We've of course got the Nintendo Switch 2 excitement to come out, so we'll have all the unboxing. We'll have looking around the system itself. We'll be looking at the actual hardware. We'll be playing a bunch of Mario Kart World. We'll be diving into Nintendo GameCube Classics, probably playing Wind Waker again or something. I don't know. So that's really, really fun and exciting. And dude, what else? Oh, my next little goal that I've got that you might witness down here is we of course have Mini Rex, our little PNG Rex, who appears when we're playing games and stuff like that. I would like to try and get a 3D VTuber model, so we got one of those guys who are like blah, 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 so we can have that sort of thing while we are streaming. So that's my next little goal. I don't want to get rid of Mini Rex, but I think this will be a cool sort of thing to shake it up. I know people enjoy those models a lot on other channels and stuff like that, so why don't we bring some of that action over here? I'm trying to think, ¿qué más? I'm trying to think what else I wanna mention here that I am particularly excited about. I don't know. But if you guys have got feedback, you got things that you've been enjoying so far that have been appearing on this channel or in the streams or whatever, please let me know, because I love responding to kind of the feedback and hearing what, if people are vibing with the same things I'm vibing with, you know, like I like to hear that. Again, thank you for checking out my videos, thanks for supporting. I assume the people who watch the laundry vlogs are the people who kind of know who I am, you know. But if you don't know who I am, I stream on this channel most days of the week. We at about 3 p.m. Central European time, I think that's like 6 a.m. PST. And we play video games, we do art, we hang out in Fursuit, we open Pokemon TCG packets, we do things of that nature. There are more things I want to introduce into it. We started doing karaoke Wednesdays, which are very, very fun. I would like to introduce some group quiz nights. I would like to introduce a bunch of other things and kind of expand the diversity and fun and nonsense that happens here on this YouTube channel. If you are a furry yourself and you're like a fursuit or VTuber, a streamer or something like that, get in touch with me. I would love to collab. I haven't really done that here, and I think that would be a kind of fun expansion of what we're doing as well. If you'd like to keep in contact with me, of course you can subscribe to this channel. If you look in the description, we've got links to Telegram, the Discord, and Twitter, and all these other places where you can come hang out with me. Lots of love from me. I hope you have a lovely day. Mwah! I hope to see you soon. Please let me say hello if I don't know you, or if I do know you already, say hello, because I love saying hello to our regulars. Bye, bye, bye.